Deadpool 2 I want to hit upon because this is the first time you're kind of playing in somebody else's sandbox in a big way. And that has a lot of like pluses and, some, hardships. And like, you want to like honor the material and make a lot of people happy in the studio, etc. Did it feel like a good fit? Did it feel like, are there happy memories of doing that? Or I guess, what are the lessons of like when you get into IP from something like that?
Well, can I tell the funny story is David actually met with Ryan over getting to do like a mutant X-Force story. And their first meeting was over maybe the next
Directing
movie
X-Force.
and directing X-Force. And it turned out that it was really just an audition maybe for Deadpool 2. So then you had already gotten them hooked and they fell in love with one another in this meeting. And then it's like, oh, but Deadpool 2 is available first. Do you want to do this Deadpool 2 with me? And then David's like, how can I not? Like, this is too cool. And so that's how we got roped into like taking on such a big IP. Just
by roped, we mean got the opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, come on. I mean, to get to play with those toys and that character, unbelievable.
Yeah.
I was a huge fan of Tim's and Brian's first one, and like the irreverent comedy. I love it. So, and I was a fan of Ryan and Van Wilder. Like I love peak Ryan. Like, so I love my Ryans, I guess. So it was just really fun. So it's fine. Like, it was really good to go to comedy camp with Ryan. And I think hopefully we surprised each other with our comic abilities and like our sensibilities. And it was really a great match. Like we had a blast and I learned a ton.
And we'd love to do more with them.
Yeah,
I think the truth is we were a little naive, right? We didn't really realize how big of an sort of obstacle doing one that sort of compared at all, because the first one was so big. Right. And then I think we delivered, and it is a different movie and it's a bit different tone, and it respects the original, but really is a great piece in and of itself. But I think when we walked in, we didn't realize that was such an obstacle.
Yeah, we were already in it when we were like, oh my God, now we got
wait, what? We got to live up to the first one.
High bar. Did you guys ever try to get Hugh involved? Obviously, Hugh Jackman's in the new Deadpool movie. Was that even a conversation?
Well, I mean, not in that. Well, look, I mean, it would have been. We had worked with Hugh on the Wolverine. I directed second unit on the
first X-Men Origins.
Yeah. And the
Wolverine, the official the Wolverine.
Wolverine. And so Hugh and I actually had a great relationship, and Ryan, I know you always wanted to bring that relationship back together at some point, but I think it was too early on in that conversation.
I got you.
I mean, it would have been amazing. I think bringing them together is genius.
We're so excited about that.
I can't wait to see them both on the screen together. That's going to be awesome.
It's going to be so cool.
Yes.
I have to say one other thing on Deadpool 2. I mean, I love what Brolin did, of course, as Cable. I also remember there was a lot of like talk about who was going to be your Cable. And I've talked to a few actors who've openly talked about it, whether it's like, I think David Harbour. I mean, there was rumor that Brad, of course, like, did you initially talk to Brad about Cable as well?
Yeah.
Yes, we did. We went to pitch Brad. Ryan and I went to pitch Brad, remember?
Yes.
And
he was intrigued.
Concept art and
he looks really cool as Cable, by the way. The concept art is awesome.
Man. It's sort of how the cameo, the Vanisher cameo came to life, because it was really like, I think he had entertained it for a bit, and then, schedules wouldn't allow it to happen. And so he came in and did a cameo for fun. Yes.
And then it was Michael Shannon for actually a long time.
Michael Shannon is my spirit animal. I'm obsessed with Michael Shannon. He can do
so cool. And then we got to work with him in Bullet Train, which is so awesome. Yeah. And he was amazing. Yeah.